Minutes after 8 o'clock. Let's see if I have Galen on the phone. Galen, are you there?
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. Oh my gosh. Can you hear me?
Yes.
And I can hear you now. Okay. We're having some phone issues there. So
okay.
I hope you enjoyed that long bunch of commercials there. That's what that was about. So how's everything?
It's good. Everything's good.
Are you back in town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually in Gainesville.
Okay. And the weather on your drive, was the weather okay? You weren't affected by that storm, were you?
No. I mean, the storm's way south. So, yeah.
All right. And what's the report from the whole trip? I mean, you guys got like thousands of units of blood, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a great day, great week. Really helped our community's blood supply. It's what we needed. So, another great Dragon Con.
Yeah. When we see things like storms, especially when the storm skirts your area, as it did here, you don't realize how many people. There was a child in Pensacola who died. A tree fell on the trailer she was in. Isn't that crazy?
So sad.
Sad, yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah. So today I do have a topic, and I don't know where we're going to go with this one, but it is ways that we fake it to make ourselves look like we know what we're doing.
Sure.
Have you ever done this?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So how soon would you know I was faking it if I was in your arena? If I were, for example, answering the phones at LifeSouth. I mean, maybe that's an unfair example because we speak to you so much. I might know some of the answers, yeah.
I mean, if you're like calling for us, then there's a whole script and a book to answer every question. So,
okay. Well, that's not faking it though. So, you prepare everybody who might answer the phone.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. Well, I have 8 strategies backed by science that make that work when you fake it. 8 ways to fake it.
All right, let's do it.
It's from mentalfloss.com. I don't use them very often. Mental floss. All right. So before we do that, some ways you can fake it until you make it. Strategies that are scientifically backed. How is the blood supply right now? And don't fake it.
Yeah. Well, we're okay thanks to Dragon Con, but we're right at a 4.5 day blood supply. So we really want to be at a 7 to a 10-day blood supply. So bottom line is we just need people to get out there, get the life, donate blood.
Okay, donate blood. Thank you, Palm Garden of Ocala. We'll play your ad in just a little bit. They're celebrating autumn. This is the time of year, Galen. You might want to take a train ride through foliage.
Exactly.
Sure.
It'll be beautiful.
Yeah, why not? Train ride.
Through foliage.
Through foliage, yeah. Palm Garden. Go to Palm Garden, take a tour, and see why we recommend them. They are a skilled nursing, health, and rehabilitation center. They're at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. And Penn Flooring, we always recommend them. If you're putting up a new home or redecorating your home or office, pay them a visit. They're at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. See the carpeting they have to offer, the other flooring options that you might want to consider. Ask questions and have them install it. That's all you really need to do. So go find out what they can do for you. They're at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. Penn Flooring's website is pennflooring.com. All right. So let's see. You said something earlier I wanted to ask you about. I wanted to ask you about this. In Tampa, later this month, there is another convention of comic stuff. I don't remember what it was called. Do you remember what it was called? And it said it was the largest one in the Southeast. Do you ever go there, or does LifeSouth not serve the Tampa area?
No, we don't service the Tampa area, and it's not the largest in the Southeast.
Well, it's not Comic Con. It's not Comic Con. It's not Dragon Con.
It was something else. Yeah. It's in yesterday's news.
Yeah, it's something else.
So it's not the largest in the Southeast.
No, not even. I know there's a Tampa Comic Con coming up, or that already happened. Maybe I don't know,
but there's something else. It's a different name.
Yeah, this one's coming up, and they were advertising that they have a shuttle bus between Orlando and Tampa for $20 round trip. So. Not that helps anybody here in Ocala, but so it's not the largest. Do you think the one you went to in Atlanta is the largest?
It's the largest in the world.
In the world. Well, then it would be the largest in the Southeast. That's
Sure.
kind of a given, right?
Is it MegaCon? I know MegaCon's coming up.
Oh, that's it. Maybe it's
That does sound right. Yeah.
So maybe when they say the largest in the Southeast, it's the MegaCon that's largest in the Southeast. Maybe it's bigger than when it's in the Northeast or something.
I don't know. All right. So before we tell you the scientifically supported ways to fake it until you make it, can you think of any examples for yourself of when you faked it to make it?
Sure. I mean, I think, whenever you start a new job and you're not completely sure, I think you have to fake it a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I think that happens all the time.
That is a good one. So,
nothing wrong with that.
Robin, have you ever faked it to make it? Is it a guy thing? Do women fake it till you make it? Or do we, like, it seems like you always have to be prepared. I don't. I can walk into a place and just pretend. Like I had a guy ask me the other day, where is the most likely place to find a UFO landing in Ocala? And I said 34th Street, like I knew. Like it was just something I knew.
Exactly.
Oh, that's 34th Street. I know where that is.
Yeah.
Right now, Galen doesn't think I'm making that up. I am not making that up. Robin is witness to it.
You hang out with some weird people.
No, I wasn't hanging out. No, I work in radio.
Yeah, you got a phone
Your
call.
Honor. Your Honor, he works in radio.
That's right.
Yeah.
How good could it be? Well, I think when you're meeting new people, I mean, you're at an event or a gathering and there are some people there that you don't know, you try to put on the cheeriest face ever and, not lie about anything, but just, say, here I am. I'm a very positive person.
When I first started in radio, my first job in radio wasn't speaking at all. I was just playing commercials during football games, so I didn't have to say anything. But the first time that anybody ever asked me, could you do us a favor? Could you work 6 hours? You're going to have to speak at the top of each hour. I was talking very loud. I was faking it. So, it's 6:30 and it's raining outside. Hey, you're doing nothing. I was faking that bad, Galen. Oh man, I don't know that it sounded good.
What's wrong with that?
Now, have you ever heard a play-by-play guy who's like doing it for the first time? I mean, you can't fake that. You got to know your stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We had one Friday that was his first game.
But you were doing play-by-play. Friday, this past Friday.
Yeah. I think I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't.
Well, he sounded good to me.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, you have to fake it a little bit. I mean, there's no other way to do it. The only way you're going to learn how to do it is by doing it. So.
But both Richard and Milton were good on Friday.
I did listen, and I didn't know it was their first time.
By the way, neither one of them were Richard or Milton. So, Richard was there, but Milton wasn't there. Milton never showed.
So who were we listening to?
So who were we listening to?
It's like a parrot. They grabbed. He brought a buddy with him, and who happened to be pretty good, who did the color. So, yeah, that was crazy. I don't know what happened to Pat. I have no idea.
Well, Pat told me that he and Milton were going to do every other game.
Well, I know that, and then I don't know. It's some internal stuff going on, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Boy, it doesn't come without problems, does it? That whole football idea.
Never does. It shouldn't be this hard. It's not complicated.
I thought for sure this was going to be an easy season.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And
I mean, it will be.
I mean,
I knew this game was going to be difficult because I wasn't going to be there. That may sound cocky, but I just knew it was going to be a little more of a challenge. So, but yeah, it worked. There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't think from the audience perspective it was noticeable. That sounded good to me, and I listened for a little while. So,
yeah, I agree with you. I hope the audience didn't notice.
So was it going to be you and
I noticed?
But is it going to be you and Pat this Friday?
Yeah, for the rest of the season. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And hey, you haven't sent us a promo yet, have you?
No, I haven't even been home.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, there was never going to be a promo for this game. I asked Dan to do one, but that's not going to happen. Dan's running an airport, so
right. All right, so ways you can fake it to make it. These are the scientifically established ways. You can smile. You may not be wanting to smile, but if you push a smile on anyway, like you're saying, cheese for the camera. Scientists have found that if you want to lift your mood, you should force yourself to smile. A 2012 study published in the journal Psychological Science trained 169 university students to hold chopsticks in their mouths in order to force a particular facial expression.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Chopsticks. That's a big old smile, isn't it?
Wow. They're pretty long.
Yeah.
I'm sure they cut them up.
And then once the participants learned the correct expression, they were given stressful activities, such as tracing a star with their dominant hand while looking at a reflection of the star in a mirror. The researchers found that the subjects with both the genuine and the standard smiles had lower heart rates after performing the task than those with neutral expressions. So there you go. Fake it and you'll be able to trace that star better, Galen.
There you go. I like that.
Why not?
I didn't know.
Why not?
All right. The next way to fake it till you make it is to strike a powerful pose.
Oh, there you go.
Do you do this?
No, but I have my boss does. He loves to do that. He's an Army guy. He calls it military bearing.
Well, you might want to take notice of this. Strike a...
Well, I can't do it. I just think I think it's kind of funny.
Harvard Business School psychologist Amy Cuddy shared her findings that adopting a powerful posture can affect your whole body chemistry. She did tests with subjects that had a power stance. Their chest and their head were lifted. Their arms were propped on their hips. I'm picturing Wonder Woman here, Galen.
There you go.
Yeah, what exactly? Exactly.
Makes sense.
Another group had their bodies hunched over. The two groups maintained power poses and non-power poses, and she could measure their stress cortisol and an increase in testosterone. There you go.
Wow.
Superman. I am Superman.
Yeah, well, that makes sense, though. Anytime you hold your head up high, you've got a little bit of, positiveness about you and what's going on.
All right, here's a good one. Ready? In 2012, a 2012 study published in the Quarterly Journal of Experimental Psychology found that expecting to know correct answers can actually improve your test-taking skills. So pretend you know the answer.
Ooh, there you go.
Pretend you know it.
There you go.
Yeah, sure. It's absolutely, that would be the definition of faking it until you make it.
Oh, this happens every day, multiple times on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Want to hear an example? All right.
Yes.
Guest number 1 has written a book. It's 6 inches thick, and it talks about the global warming.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And every question, yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. Guest number 2 has written a book. It's 6 inches thick, and it talks about the fact that there is no such thing as global warming.
Mm-hmm.
Not man-made, not any-made. It's just not happening.
Exactly.
Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure.
Here's all the data.
I'm sure. All right, another day, Galen. This is absolutely true. Guest number 1, do not eat eggs. Eggs are bad. They're horrible. Don't eat them. Don't touch them. The only thing they're good for is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Making chickens. That's all they're good for.
Yeah.
Guest number 2. Okay, I have to ask guest number 1. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, guest number 2. Eggs are really good for you.
Yeah.
Not only are they good for you, but they taste good.
That's
and they make chickens, and they taste good too. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's true.
So I have no idea who's telling the truth anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just eat whatever the heck you want to eat.
There you go.
That is my mantra, by the way.
Oh, that's what I do.
I do have a T-shirt that says that, by the way. I also have the one that says magnitude of fun. I have that one.
That's right, you do.
The next way to fake it is to dress as if you have the things you want. Dress as if you have the things you want.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Why not?
That's right. Especially if you're going for a job interview, you got to dress that way.
Well, I would hope that people do that for a job.
Very classy. Some people don't.
Job interviews, yes, but I'm trying to think of the beach. What do they want? What do those people want?
Fair question.
Yeah. If they're dressing for the things they want, and basically you can see most of their bodies, what do they want?
Well, you got to look at the accessories.
They want a suntan.
By the way, did you hear that the Soup Nazi actually has the real guy, the guy who didn't like the name Soup Nazi? What was his real name? Al, I think.
I don't remember.
He has a new soup line, and you can get his soup in a can now.
Oh, nice. See that?
It's got real pieces of lobster in the lobster bisque.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm gonna have to find it.
Galen, have you ever had lobster bisque? No soup for you.
Sure, I love lobster bisque. Absolutely love it.
So this soup kitchen is actually, I didn't realize it was a real soup place in New York.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought it was just put on.
Another way to fake it, Galen, is to listen to happy music.
What does happy music do?
Oh, you want to know the study? Okay, let me read you the study. A study published in 2017, last year, in the Journal of Positive Psychology. 167 college students were asked to listen to 12 minutes of happy music.
Oh.
One group was told to try to actively boost their mood by listening. The other group was instructed to listen without trying to alter their mood. The first group reported much higher levels of positive mood after listening.
Oh, my.
Well, what the heck? That sounds like it only is because of trying to be happy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of like the monkeys. Come on and get happy.
That was the Partridge Family, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, well. Hey, Mara.
Hey,
not that much difference.
Do you ever walk with a beer outside of the University of Florida campus onto the sidewalk?
No.
It's against the law.
I'm old now. I've done it before.
Well, now they're going to try to make it so that it's not against the law. They're going to try to make it okay.
Good.
During games.
Good.
Another way to fake it is to mimic leaders that you admire.
Sure.
I don't even need to.
Good one.
I think that is a good one. Another way to fake it is to fake romantic interest. What do you call this, Robin? Feminine wiles?
Yes, I do. Feminine wiles.
Richard Wiseman, a psychology professor at the University of Hertfordshire in the United Kingdom, split 100 participants at a speed dating event into two groups to test what he calls the as-if principle. One group was instructed to behave as they normally would on their dates, while another was told to pretend they were already in love by gazing into each other's eyes.
Oh, there you go. Wasn't that a movie, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? You pretended?
Oh, this is a good one. Fake confidence. Galen, you do this all the time. You always fake confidence. You are absolutely sure.
All right.
You are absolutely sure what happened
All
on
right.
September 11th, 2001.
Sure.
He is faking confidence.
That's right.
I feel pretty good. I've done a lot of research on that, so I'm feeling
That's what everybody says. Everybody who fakes confidence always says that.
You like that one?
I have studied this.
Yes. I just mimicked what you said about the global warming.
I have a degree in this. I have a degree.
Sure.
Yeah, that happens all the time. All right, so there you go. So fake it till you make it, and there you go. Who knows if that's going to work for anybody? But.
That's right. But I think it's a good thing. I really do. Just don't be arrogant and lie. You can do it without those two things.
So the next time I'm in the room donating,
I think the definition of faking it until you make it is kind of a bit of a line.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to feign romantic interest next time I'm being asked questions in that little room in the bloodmobile.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I don't care if it's a male or female.
That'll be fun.
I'm just going to look in his eyes and go, you are hot.
You're going to make them feel so uncomfortable.
We ask you to leave. Don't get offended.
And I'll say, Galen, He told me to try it on you
That's right.
to see what would happen.
We're no longer a secret shopper.
I'm just faking
We're
it.
in the open.
I'm just faking. Oh yeah, we sort of are a secret shopper when we
Yeah.
go donate blood. We never tell people who we are, what we do.
No, not at all. Mm-mm.
And we always come out with good marks. So we always give them good marks. There's
That.
I mean, even when they don't get the vein right away, I don't complain because I know my veins are weird.
Yeah, mine are too. They're very tiny. Sometimes they don't get it.
I'm confident about that, Galen. I'm not faking it.
That's awesome.
All right. Enjoy your day. Where's the Bloodmobile today?
Hey, today we're actually at the Centers, and so we're also at the Grand Oaks at Publix. So come by and see us. Right across the street from Trinity High School.
Nice.
There you go.
Wonderful.
Well, I'm glad you got home safe. I'm glad everything's okay. And and thank you for what you're doing. Everybody else, visit Palm Garden and visit Penn Flooring and thank them for sponsoring this segment each day.
Yes, please.
All right, we will take a little break and we'll be right back. Thank you, Galen. This is The Source. Right. Where's the commercial here? Thank you, Galen. This is The Source, WOCA. Okay, see you.
Welcome back to autumn. The weather is cooling off and the leaves will turn colors. At Palm Garden of Ocala, autumn is celebrated with special activities and cold weather menus, even pumpkin spice. But they do not celebrate fall. At Palm Garden, fall can represent pain and injury. If you have fallen and need short-term rehab, Palm Garden is your best choice. During autumn, the only thing that should fall are leaves. Palm Garden is located on the corner of Southwest 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come